What's good? This is Trey. Welcome to this live presentation. The topic of this presentation is women are attracted to men of power. So the question you need to ask yourself as a man is, what is my power? You know, what is my ability? What value do I have to others? How do others benefit while they're in my presence, right? When they communicate to me? What experiences can you create as a man for men and women? Specifically, if your goal is to get women, attractive women, you have to ask yourself, okay, women are seeking men who can create the experiences which will allow them to feel the emotions that they seek, that they want. There's certain feelings that women want to feel, and the man who can create those feelings in that woman is the man who she's gonna focus on. That's what's going on. It's not what he said, it's not what he did, it's the emotions that he created from what he said or did. You know, you have to think from that point of view. It's like, okay, you know, when I talk about men of power are simply men who can create experiences for others, who can allow others to feel emotions in life that they want to feel. You know, you think of a great athlete. When a great athlete performs, people feel feelings of admiration, feelings of inspiration, feelings of, wow, that's so great, that's so amazing. You know, they feel good. There's a feeling that great athlete is creating. Or anybody that's great at what they do, a great musical performer. Why do people pay to go to a concert? To have an experience and to experience emotions. And so you as a man, you know, your power, you have to figure out, how can I create experiences for people that they want to experience, right? How can I create emotions for people that they want to feel? Specifically, we're talking about women here. So you have to look at the kind of women that you want, the kind of women that you're attracted to. What kind of experiences are they looking for? What kind of feelings do they want to feel? You can't ignore this. You have to look at this and identify what it is that they're seeking, what it is that they want, and then you demonstrate that. And so a lot of it is you have to figure out, what is my power? You know, what experiences can I create? What emotions can I trigger in women? You know, what do I bring to the table? What value can I offer? What is my power? What ability? What abilities do I have? What are my strengths? What is my gift or gifts? Right? What is my talent? What am I good at? What do I love to do? What am I all about? What do I represent? Why would somebody want to spend time with me, you know? You know, what is the traits in my personality that people like, that people enjoy, that people appreciate? Amplify that, increase it. Make it so that people want to be around you. If people want to be around you, women will want to be around you. You know, if you're attractive to people, women are considered people, right? So you just have to be attractive in general. You have to be attractive, and you become attractive by having some value, right? That's your power. It's a specific kind of value, and it needs to be high. It needs to be a high level. It can't be average, below average. Even good is not even good enough, you know what I mean? It has to be great, man. It has to be excellent. It has to be awesome. You got to know what your power is. You got to know what your gift is. You got to know what your purpose is. What is my value? And you just become a specialist at what you do. When you show up, you know where your crowd is. You know where you're celebrated. You don't have to waste time doing all these other things. You focus on what you're great at, what your power is, and then you get around the right people. People who support what you're doing. People who see your power, see your value. And they will help you amplify it. They will help you sharpen your sword. They will help you achieve your goals. And women are looking for these kind of men, these men that have power, these men that have skills, these men that have talent, these men that can create experiences, these men that can increase their quality of life, allow them to experience these emotions, make them feel alive. What is your power? What is your gift? What is your purpose? How can someone benefit from being in communication and being around you? Specifically, how can a woman benefit? You want her to choose you to be in your life, to give you compliance, to be your woman, to allow you to be a masculine man and lead. What is your value? You can't be an average guy. You can't just come up and just say, hey, I think you're beautiful. You can't just be nice. It's not enough. She's not looking for that. That's not the value she's seeking. She can get that from any guy. It's too easy. What is that thing that separates you from every other man? Demonstrate that. Go and find your women. There are certain women that are seeking the value that you have. But that value that you have, you need to bring it up to a level where people can see it and acknowledge it and know, wow, he is so fill in the blank. Wow, he's so good at fill in the blank. What is your value? You have to know what it is. That's part of becoming grounded in your masculinity, is knowing what your value is. So then when people try to try you, when people try to test you and act like you don't have no value, you don't budge because you know exactly what your value is. Right? So you need to demonstrate that you have something of benefit to the woman. When you communicate to a woman, it's not about what you say, it's not about what you do, it's about how you're communicating your value, how you are demonstrating your power. What is it about you that is different from every other man that she should focus on you and make you that her man? Look at you as, this is the man I want. There's so many men out there, millions of men. It's the same way how there's millions of women. And she is looking for the best man that can help her experience the quality of life that she's seeking, right? And all that means is there's certain experiences, certain emotions that she wants to feel. And you have to become the kind of man that can create emotions, that can allow people to feel and have certain experiences that they're seeking in their life. Right? If you can step up and demonstrate to a woman that you have the value she seeks, you can create the experiences she wants to experience. You can allow her to feel the emotions that she wants to feel, or help her get away from certain emotions she doesn't want to feel. If you can be that man, now she's interested, right? Now she wants to know more. Like, wait, is he the real deal or not? You give her a little taste. It's like when you approach a woman, it's like you give her a little free sample, a little taste of your value. You don't show her the whole thing. You just give her a little taste. Like, this is what I'm about. This is my value. But you don't brag. You just communicate and express yourself and allow your value to come out naturally, whatever it is. Let her see it in your body language. Let her see it in your tonality and your eye contact. When you know your value, your confidence goes up. Your demeanor change. You have a demeanor change. You become more grounded. And you stop reacting. You're not so easy to be influenced, Like you kind of you look at the woman, you're like, yeah, you're beautiful, but I mean, so many beautiful girls out there. I mean, what else? What else is going on here? Like, what else do you got to, you know, to show me? But you can only have this attitude when you have value that she seeks, right? When you have the value she seeks, then you can be like this. You can't go up to her trying to act cool, act like you have value when you really don't. That's what I'm saying. You actually have to have value. You know, you actually have to have power. And if you don't have that, focus on that, right? Like, you should understand women, right? You should understand female psychology. You can get that information online, but you as a man, you have to become powerful, man. Powerful in your ability to influence, right? When you can influence others, you can create emotions in them. And people want to feel emotions. It's just certain kind of emotions they want to feel. And you got to get good at that. That has to be a trait that you have. The ability to influence others and allow them to feel emotions they want to feel. And you do that in your own unique way. You got to sit down and figure out who you really are or who you want to be. Maybe the person you are right now, you're not happy with it. So start creating that version of yourself that you are happy with. You know, look at whatever men that you admire, that you think are cool, that you think are good role models, you know what I mean? Like, you'd want to be like them. You know, look at those traits that they have and start creating them within yourself. Because the thing is, you can't really be that person. So don't worry about that. You could just be, take the qualities that they have, that are good qualities, that are powerful qualities, and inject them in yourself. Start embodying those qualities. So it's just understanding that women are not looking for mediocre. They're not looking for average. They're not looking for below average. They're not looking for easy. They're looking for the man that is a challenge. The man that carries himself like a king. The man that carries himself like a man that has some power, like a man that has some value. Walk around like you have $1 million. Develop your value so high that you feel like you're worth $1 million. Or whatever number of money that you think is a lot of money, right? As a matter of fact, carry yourself like no money on this planet can buy you. That's even better. Carry yourself like you outvalue any number of money someone could pay you, right? So literally, it's when someone pays you, you feel like you're over delivering, because there's no amount of money that could represent the value that you have. But you have to actually become that. So figure out what your purpose is. Figure out what your gift is. What cards were you given, and amplify it. Amplify it to the point where you stand out. It's not, you don't want to fit in. You don't get women by fitting in. That's average, that's normal, that's basic. You get women by standing out, but calibrating it. So you're not violating the environment. You're making the environment better. Your value is supposed to make the lives of others better. When a woman shows up, she has to look at you and be like, man, if I get with him, my life gets better. I feel better emotions. My vibration goes up. I breathe better. I enjoy life more. I feel more positive. I feel like I'm going somewhere. I feel like I'm evolving. I'm getting the experiences I want. We're going through different situations, so there's ups and downs, so it's not boring. It's not the same wavelength that goes up and down. That's why the bad boy or whatever, that's why women like that guy, because that guy is, he's moving, he's doing shit. So he's creating experiences for her. She's living, she's alive. It's not, no. He do this, one day he's doing this, then over there, then he's over here, then he's riding his motorcycle and did a flip, and then, because shit is happening and she's having an experience. Life is fun. That's his value, right? You got to figure out what your value is. You don't have to be something that you're not, but you figure out what your value is and you bring it up. That's your power, right? That's your power. If you're playing a video game, every character has a different power. What is your power? Is it your confidence? You know? Is it your, do you have some talent? You play an instrument? You know? Are you just like a great communicator? You know? Are you the life of the party? Whatever your value is, bring it up. Like, focus on that. Make it so amazing that when people, you know, are kicking down your door to spend time with you, throwing money at you for your services, throwing money at you for your product, whatever it is. When the value is high enough, people will do whatever it takes to get it. Women will start chasing you. When they see that you have the value they seek, when they can clearly get that, you have to get good at making your value obvious, right? You don't want people to not like be like, I don't know. No, you want them to be like, yes, I want that. I need that, whatever. But what is that about you? You got to figure that out. You got to ask yourself that question. All right? That's the video. Peace.